Hey guys, welcome to my channel where if you know, you can grow. So let's erase our doubt and let's pay attention because with Sean, it's always something to learn. What's going on today, guys? Alright, so today what we're going to be doing is making moss poles. I do apologize for the noise outside. It's the trash pickup today. So basically when we're making our moss poles that I like to make, I feel like they're overall is a lot cheaper. So you want to start off with your hardware cloth. Again, you can get all of these items from your hardware store. So first thing is our hardware cloth. I just lost a plant. Sphagnum moss. This right here has been soaked in poop. Poop is a fish fertilizer, and I have just found out that it works pretty good. Another thing that we're going to be incorporating into is just some mix that I have around the corner that I just keep in the bucket for whenever I'm doing any type of repotting. If some of the soil is still good from the pot, and I just need to upsize it. And as you learn periodically, I kind of switch my mix up till I get that perfect blend. For now, the mix that I have is perfect until next. But so we put this at the bottom of the moss pole, so when I stick it into the pot, it has the dirt and not the moss at the bottom. And these right here are what you can get from your local big box store. I go into Home Depot and I just go to the junk scraps, there we go, section, and I just get these for free. All right, let's get to it. These don't require a lot of time. If anything, it requires more patience. There you go. I also use a type of moss pole that I get from Amazon too, and they work perfectly fine. It's just some of the plants that, as they get a little bit bigger, I just think that this looks a little bit better. The big plant coming from around these than they do on the other ones. But they are great, especially when your plant's a baby. I recommend those. Guess that's what we're gonna be working with until then. All right, so first thing that you want to do is you want to unroll this, and you want to do kind of a test. And you want to see if that's the size that we want it to be. So I come down here and I hit a mark. Sorry, I don't think I shared these tools with you. These are wire cutters. You can get these from your hardware store too. This came in a pack too. These are not as good because I mean you gotta have so much strength to cut it that it hurts. So definitely recommend these. These are by DYI. You don't have to get these ones, but these are good. And all we're gonna do is go through here and just cut these. Alright guys, just to save a little bit of time, I didn't show, but I actually had two moss poles that I was doing at the same time. Very easy step. You just didn't need to see me do both. But basically what I'm doing is taking the sphagnum moss and placing it down, and then you'll see me place that stake down. You do not have to use a stake. This is just what I use to ensure that it doesn't move. I had a couple of issues in which it kept leaning to the side back and forth, and it caused the plant of mine to snap. But I have seen people take this green cloth wrap and put it straight to the bottom of the pot, and at the bottom of the base they just put their soil that they're going to be using or their potting mixture, and they don't have any problems. That is something that I'd be willing to try. However, since I wanted to teach you how to make a moss pole, I did it the way that I'm currently doing. As I get ready to upgrade and change some few things around, I'll show you that upgraded version, but I know that this works for right now. So the process is very easy. You're just taking your moss and you're laying it, and then you see me put it on top of the stake, and then I'm going to proceed to make sure that it's stuffed and that it looks the exact way that I want it to be. Remember that when you get ready to roll this up and you get ready to actually seal it, in which we're going to be using zip ties, you don't want the front of your pole to have the zip ties on it. So just keep that in mind, that what you put it together, that's going to be the back part. So position is key in building this. Well, as you can see now, that these are the 2 homemade moss poles, and it only took about 10 minutes to make. And that was because every time I get ready to make these moss poles, I gotta get my brain going. The first one took probably 7 minutes. The second one took maybe 3 minutes at most. It's just getting that rhythm. I hope that by watching this video today that it's gonna save you some money, but the most important part is that you get to learn how to make this yourself, right? Well, as always, I appreciate you taking the time to be here, because I realize you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me, and that does mean something. So, as always, when you're growing with Sean, there's always something to learn.